What if I told you that our planet still holds secrets so strange, even the brightest minds can't explain them? From ancient structures that defy modern engineering, to places where time seems to behave differently. These are not stories made up in a book. These are real locations, studied by researchers, photographed by explorers, and still shrouded in mystery. Some of them challenge everything we know about physics, archaeology, and even reality itself. Today, we're taking you on a journey to 10 of the most mysterious places on Earth that continue to leave scientists speechless. Number 1. Lake Natron, Tanzania. At first glance, it looks like a scene from another planet. But this blood-red lake in Tanzania is very real. The water is so alkaline it can calcify animals, turning them into stone-like statues. Birds that fly too close are often found perfectly preserved, as if flash frozen by some unseen force. The lake reaches temperatures of 60 degrees Celsius and a pH level as high as 10.5. Despite this harsh environment, one species thrives, the lesser flamingo. Scientists are still puzzled how life can adapt to such deadly conditions while others perish in an instant. Number 2. The door to hell. Turkmenistan. Deep in the Karakum Desert lies a crater that has been burning non-stop for over 50 years. It's called the door to hell, and it's exactly what it sounds like. In the 1970s, Soviet geologists accidentally collapsed a natural gas cavern. To prevent toxic gas leaks, they set it on fire, expecting it to burn out in a few days. Half a century later, the flames are still going. No one fully understands the scale of the gas source or why the fire hasn't died. It continues to draw scientists and thrill seekers alike, standing as a fiery reminder of how little control we truly have. Number 3. The boiling river of the Amazon. There is a river deep in the Peruvian Amazon where the water is so hot it can boil animals alive. Locals feared it for centuries, calling it Shane Timpishka, meaning boiled with the heat of the sun. Scientists thought it was a myth, until geoscientist Andres Russo found it. Stretching over 4 miles, the river's temperatures can reach 93 degrees Celsius. But there are no volcanoes nearby. No geothermal activity that should make this possible. The heat source remains a mystery. Some believe it flows from the Earth's crust through fault lines, but nothing has been proven. Number 4. Antikythera mechanism. Greece. Discovered in a shipwreck over 2,000 years old, this ancient device is often called the world's first computer. The Antikythera mechanism is made of bronze gears so precise, modern watchmakers are stunned by its complexity. It could predict eclipses, track planetary positions, and calculate astronomical events decades in advance. But how could a civilization from ancient Greece develop something so advanced? X-ray scans revealed dozens of tiny interlocking gears, most too intricate for ancient tools. It challenges everything we thought we knew about early technology. Number 5. The Hesdalen Lights. Norway. In a quiet valley in Norway, strange lights have appeared in the sky for decades. They float, dance, and vanish without explanation. Sometimes they're white, sometimes blue or red. Locals began reporting them in the 1930s, and in the 1980s, scientists set up observatories. They captured the lights on camera but couldn't explain them. They're not aircraft, weather phenomena, or drones. One theory suggests ionized gas, another hints at electromagnetic anomalies. But after all these years, the lights still appear, and the mystery remains unsolved. Number 6. The Nazca Lines. Peru. From the ground, they look like random scratches. But from above, these massive lines form pictures: a hummingbird, a monkey, a spider. Etched into the desert over 2,000 years ago, the Nazca Lines stretch for miles. The strange part: they can only be fully seen from the sky. How could ancient people create designs that massive without aerial perspective? There are no signs of scaffolding or hills tall enough. Some suggest they were made for the gods, others believe in alien contact. But the real reason remains buried in the sand. Number 7. The Zone of Silence. Mexico. This desert region in northern Mexico is often compared to the Bermuda Triangle. Radios stop working. Compasses spin wildly. Signals vanish. Locals say strange lights fly overhead, and visitors often report nausea and confusion. Scientists have visited, yet the magnetic interference here remains unexplainable. Fossils of marine animals have been found, despite being hundreds of miles from the sea. And in 1970, a US rocket test failed and crashed directly in the zone of silence. Coincidence? Or something far stranger? Number 8. The underwater city of Unogani, Japan. Divers off the coast of Japan discovered massive stone structures submerged beneath the ocean. Steps, terraces, and what looks like a pyramid lie at the ocean floor. Some say it's a natural formation. Others believe it's the remains of a lost civilization. If man-made, the city would be over 10,000 years old, older than any known civilization. Archaeologists argue over tall marks and sharp angles. To this day, no consensus has been reached. Is it nature's design or evidence of a forgotten chapter in human history? Number 9. Devil's Kettle, Minnesota, USA. This waterfall has a bizarre secret. Half the water disappears into a hole and never comes out. Scientists poured dye, ping pong balls, even GPS trackers into the hole. None reappeared. Where does it go? Geologists theorize it connects to underground rivers or a deep cave system. But no one has mapped it, and attempts to explore have failed. It's a natural riddle that continues to defy every test. Number 10. Mount Roraima, South America. Towering above the clouds where Brazil, Venezuela, and Guyana meet, stands Mount Roraima. A flat-topped mountain so isolated it inspired Arthur Conan Doyle's The Lost World. On its summit are plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. Some scientists believe it's a fragment of an ancient supercontinent, untouched by time. Strange rock formations and never-before-seen species exist here. Climbing it is treacherous, and many areas remain unexplored. It's as close as we've come to discovering a real-life land lost in time. These places are real. You can find them on maps. You can visit them. But don't expect all the answers. Even in our age of satellites and supercomputers, the Earth still keeps secrets. And maybe that's a good thing. Because mystery fuels wonder. And wonder is where discovery begins.